Over the years, technology has revolutionized everything in this world, including our lives. From connecting us through social media to inventing a chip that can control our brain signals, technology has already done much more than expected, and amazingly, the journey doesn't end here. Many extraordinary projects have already been started that experts believe can make a big change in the world. Would it be a human-like AI, artificial brain implants, a new home on planet Mars, or 3D printed clothes that will change the world in the next few years? Let's find out. But before we go any further, make sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel so you never miss our daily dose of informational, inspiring, and educational videos. Now let's get started. Number 1. Human-like artificial intelligence will be a reality in the future. It is expected that soon, AI will allow machines to model and improve the capabilities of the human mind. Many tech companies are investing in artificially intelligent technologies. There will be exponential improvements in computer processing power, voice identification, image identification, learning, and other software algorithms. It will likely reach the point where AI can successfully pass the Turing test. In this test, a human engages in a conversation with a machine, probes it with numerous questions to check whether a machine can think like a human or not. This could quickly lead to AI-generated virtual assistants with an extraordinary capability to carry out conversations with you. This technology would be shifted to characters in virtual worlds and video games soon. Number 2. Brain implants will become an inevitable part of life. The development of these brain interference implants will help paralyzed people. With the use of BCIs, a person will be able to store memory, control computers and smartphones, move robotic arms and legs, and restore vision. These devices will be used as a neurofeedback training tool to improve cognitive performance. For example, if a person's attention is too low according to the importance of the task, it will trigger a signal to alert you and stop you from driving your car if drowsiness is detected. Number 3. 3D printed human organs will be used to produce bioartificial organs. Sounds surprising, right? But it will be real in a few years. With 3D printing technology, there will be no need to find a donor for organ transplantation. Organ bioprinting will assemble multiple cell types, growth factors, and biomaterials in a layer-by-layer fashion to produce bioartificial organs with the use of 3D printing technologies. First, they'll construct simple components like blood vessels and tissues, and later on, they will begin to print simple organs. The majority of the 78 organs in the human body can be printed through this technology. Number 4. SpaceX's first crewed mission will be successful on Mars. SpaceX astronauts are expected to launch into space and arrive. They will use the SpaceX Starship on a super heavy rocket to reach Mars. Robots will perform activities like making basic materials and parts on Mars. After landing on Mars, the spacecraft would be loaded with methane-based rocket fuel to return to Earth. SpaceX is planning to build a crewed base on Mars. It will grow into a self-sufficient colony. Musk is trying to land the first Starship on Mars with the aim of sending 1 million people to Mars, using 1,000 Starships sent during a Mars launch window. Number 5. It will be easy to sequence the human genome. These days, DNA testing is available, but it's not so common and also expensive. In the near future, it is expected that DNA testing will be so fast and routinely accessible that over 1 billion human genomes will be sequenced around the world. The quantity of genomic data will reach larger than the video file content of the entire YouTube website. This DNA testing will make it easy to identify multiple disorders linked to specific genes, including cognitive disorders. The identification and exploitation of genes could play a huge role in creating super intelligent humans in the coming decades, as the IQ of a person lies in these genes. Number 6. It will be possible to stimulate the human brain. With the exponential development in technology, it would be possible to form accurate models of every part of the human brain and its 100 billion neurons. However, it would be possible to scan and map a complete human brain down to the neuron level, analyze the data it contains, and use that to fully understand its functions. This will lead to innovative approaches to resolve most types of brain-related disorders. It would also help us in areas such as non-biological brain augmentation and using brain-computer interfaces to control objects, and the transferring of memories from machines to humans and humans to machines, and then storing them. Number 7. Internet speed will be increased to terabytes. One of the biggest changes we think will occur in the near future is replacements of 5G with 6G. It would be 100 times faster than 5G, which is equal to 1 terabyte per second. At that speed, you will download 142 hours of Netflix movies in 1 second. Human thought and action in real time will be supported by 6G for cyberspace through virtual reality and brain-computer interface devices implanted in the human body. The internet will have the potential to grow and will have the ability to connect trillions of objects. Number 8. The ocean floor will be mapped entirely. Even the surface of the Moon, Earth, and Mars can be mapped, but less than 10% of the global ocean floor has been mapped till now. A new project called Seabed 2030, in which organizations from France and Japan are collaborating, is expected to map the global seabed. Fleets of autonomous ships capable of traveling across oceans will cover millions of square miles, carrying with them a variety of sensors and other technologies. These ships will position robots to inspect points of interest from thousands of feet below the surface to the ocean floor. Number 9. Foldable electronics will be easily available. Electronics could explode and create a new generation of ultra-thin electronics. They will have such low fabrication costs, and they will be commonly available in unlimited everyday business and consumer applications. By 2030, bulky or heavy devices will be folded, stored, or carried as easily as sheets of paper, making daily tasks easier. These electronics include flexible TU displays that can be rolled or hung like posters and easily be handled. Foldable smartphones and foldable ebooks will also become available. Number 10. The first version of the quantum internet would emerge. A quantum internet uses quantum signals instead of radio waves for the purpose of sending information. Soon, this type of internet would be used to send information that can't be hacked or intercepted using conventional methods, and hacking it will not be a problem. Through a cloud-based quantum computer, it will be possible to use a personal computer to transmit or access quantum encrypted information in 2030. The blueprint has been already unveiled by the US Department of Energy, and by 2030, hopefully, we will see a prototype. Number 11. Smart grid technology will be widespread. A smart grid is an electricity network that uses advanced technologies to monitor and manage the transport of electricity from sources to meet electricity demands. By 2030, this network will be widespread in the world, so the energy will not be wasted. These grids allow energy to be transmitted through power lines in both directions. Homes and businesses will be able to add surplus electricity to the system. Sporadic power output produced by solar and wind energy sources, smart grids will be adaptable to them. In the future, fewer blackouts will be noticed because sensors instantly locate the damaged areas. Regions and countries will begin merging their grids, and it will occur on a large scale. Number 12. 3D printed clothes will be facilitated at near zero cost. Good news for shopping lovers. Soon, 3D printing consumer technology will become popular and produce items of clothing at low cost. By 2024, 3D printing will become 30 times faster. Millions of designs will be available for the world to download. In developing countries, sweatshops will decline as a result, with low-paid factory jobs being made obsolete. Number 13. Use of hypersonic missiles in most major military will become common. Hypersonic missiles fly at speeds of Mach 5 and can change course during flight and are highly maneuverable. They set their trajectories and limited maneuverability. It is 5 times the speed of sound and 7 times faster than normal missiles. It's very difficult to deflect conventional defensive systems. This technology is already well underway and is expected to develop more in a few years. Number 14. Carbon can be removed easily from the air. One of the environmental poisons, carbon dioxide, will be easy to trap and remove from the air. One method for carbon sequestration is the use of artificial trees. These artificial trees will help in capturing carbon dioxide from the air through a filtering system many times more efficiently than real trees. In polluted areas, they will have the most positive impact. After it is pulled from the air, it becomes solid, and in this form, it is used for other purposes such as the manufacturing of products. But great care must be taken so carbon dioxide isn't released again into the atmosphere after it is reused. Number 15. By 2030, you will see several extinct species. By 2030, extinct species such as the dodo bird, the woolly mammoth, and the saber-toothed tiger will be restored. Interesting, right? Different approaches will be used to restore extinct animals and plants, like cloning, selective breeding, and genetic engineering. In cloning, Modern copies will be created by preserving tissues. In selective breeding, modern species will be given characteristics of their extinct relatives. In genetic engineering, the DNA of a modern species is edited. After editing, it will match the extinct species. According to experts, for restoring the Earth's biosphere, the restoration of extinct species would be required. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it with your friends. Also, please check out other videos on our channel as well. Thanks for watching.